everyone, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. My name is Emma, and yes, on today's news we have WIZKID, we also have Yemi Alade, and I'll be rounding up the news with the top 10 most streamed Nigerian artists on Spotify. But before going on to what we have for today, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. We see all of it, and we really do appreciate you. The likes, the comments, the sharing, we really do appreciate you. And also, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. All right, guys, so starting off the news, we have WIZKID. Yes, WIZKID has been in the news recently because he lost two of his Grammy nominations over the weekend. And yes, he has actually been a little bit silent. Like I said, this particular one got Nigerians upset, got FC upset, and got a lot of his fans upset, talking about the fact that they feel that WIZKID actually deserved that award, even not maybe for Made in Lagos, but then for Essence, because then that particular song was an anthem. People keep coming out to talk about the fact that the Grammy actually ripped WIZKID of this particular one. And yes, after also the fact that he did not come out to wish the winners, to actually congratulate the winners after the Grammy Awards, and people kept on saying, WIZKID, just come out and say congratulations to these guys. Despite the fact that you did not win this particular one does not mean you are not good, or does not mean you are not a winner and all of that. Then WIZKID decided to come out to wish these guys. He came out to wish Black Coffee, and also came out to wish Angelique Kidjo on this particular one. But yes, there's something else I want to talk about on the news, the fact that sometimes your disappointment can actually turn out to be a blessing. With the whole Grammy news going around, people decided to go dig up a particular album that WIZKID gave to us about 8 years ago, and decided to start streaming the songs on this particular one. And yes, this particular one has achieved something new actually for itself. Yes, so, and this particular album is Ayo. We all know that yes, about 8 years ago WIZKID gave us this album titled Ayo that had about 18 tracks on it. And for me, WIZKID actually had some of the best of his songs on this particular album. He had Jaye Jaye featuring Femi Kuti, he had Show You the Money, he had In My Bed, he had Mommy Me, he had Oju Elegba, he had Kind Love, he had On Top Your Matter, he had In Love featuring Shay Shay, he had For You featuring Akon, he had Duty Wine featuring Banky W, he had Kilo Fair, he had Omalicha, he had Bombay featuring Fino, he also had One Question, Celebrate, Show You the Money remix featuring Tiger, he had Murder featuring Wale, he had Joy, and the bonus track he had Karo. So yeah, like I said, people have gone to dig up this particular album and just streaming it, and it's on #1 on Nigerian iTunes. And with the way this particular album is going, maybe this particular album is going to bag some sort of certification in the future, right? So yes, guys, go and stream this album again if you have not. And this, for me, like I said, this particular album has most of WIZKID's best song on this particular album. All right, guys, so moving away from WIZKID, we have Yemi Alade. Yes, Yemi Alade has been in the news recently. They've been dragging her back and forth because of the whole Grammy situation. The fact that WIZKID actually lost one of his Grammys nominations to Angelique Kidjo, who in some sort of way is Yemi Alade's industry mother. So Yemi Alade came out to talk about the fact that yes, WIZKID is a winner, but then she feels Angelique Kidjo actually deserved this particular album. And yes, she backed it up with a tweet that didn't sit very well with a whole lot of people. She retweeted this one saying, Angelique Kidjo dropped an album which the headline song talked about the dangers of climate change induced disaster that the West is worried about and how it will impact Africa more. But you are wondering why she won a Grammy for that body of work. Stop playing. So after she tweeted this one, people came for her, talking about the fact that she was jealous about WIZKID and all of that, and that was a whole lot. And yeah, she's been dragged back and forth. Like I said, she tweeted this one because she was part of this particular body of work that won the album, and also because Angelique Kidjo is actually her industry mother. But then we thought the whole talks about the Grammys had died down, but one of WIZKID's associates called Godson decided to come out and drag Yemi Alade. And he posted a picture of WIZKID's event that's going to be happening at the Accor Arena, and the fact that he actually sold a particular portion of that particular event that's gonna be happening in less than 1 minute. And he tweeted saying, Yemi Alade, with your French and Francophone singer like meaningful and soulful music, will never be able to sell any venue out in 1 minute till you die. Yes, till you die. So he actually tweeted this one, obviously because of that particular tweet that Yemi Alade, retweeted, and because yes, he is associated with WIZKID, and because he's angry with the fact that Yemi Alade, you shouldn't have come out to actually tweet that particular one. But then Yemi Alade actually came out to have a response for this particular one, and she said, so blessed I can't even lie, as long as man no be God, we go do alright. So Yemi Alade has come out to say, as long as man no be God, we go do alright, meaning in the future, yes, she'll be able to sell out a venue in less than 1 minute, like WIZKID has actually done here. All right, guys, so away from Yemi Alade, we have Spotify, and we're going to be looking at the Nigerian artists with the most Spotify mostly listeners. All right, so we have a number one, we have CK with 21.8 million monthly listeners. We have Fireboy with 10.1 million. We have Burna Boy with 9.9 million. We have WIZKID with 7.4 million. We have Omale with 6.8 million. We have Rema with 6 million. We have Thames with 5.6 million. We have Mr. Easy with 5.4. We have Davido with 4.3 million, and we have Benson with 2.4 million. And yes, like CK is actually on number one on that particular one, having 21.8 million monthly listeners on Spotify. That's a very big one for for CK. That's to say that a whole lot of people love him out there, are actually listening to his song, and also streaming all of the song it drops out there. All right, guys, so yeah, so the Spotify news, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us what you think about the news in the comment section, guys, and as usual, I'll be listening to responding to some of your comments, if not all. Don't forget to keep doing what you do for us here at Gusto. We see all of it, and we really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.